The Maltese Citizenship by Investment program might be a thing of the past, just like the Cyprus Citizenship by Investment program. Remember I told you that the EU wants to kill citizenship by investment? They want to kill your options. This morning in the Times of Malta, I read this headline: Swiss resorts report surge in Maltese passport visitors suspected to be Russian. Okay, so Swiss resorts are saying there is no reason for so many Maltese and Cypriot citizens to come to Swiss resorts. It cannot possibly be Maltese people or Cyprus citizens coming to Switzerland. It has to be those shady Russians. What this shows you, they will use any excuse. They will use any reason to shut down that program. The EU wants that program gone a long time ago. They want the permanent residency program gone. They want the citizenship program gone. They want all options. They don't want you to go to Europe by investing into Europe. They want the golden visas dead. They want citizenship by investment in the Caribbean dead. The US, UK, Canada, and the European Union want to control you. They want to control their own citizens, and they want to make sure you don't get in the EU unless it's on a raft, right? You're trying to refugee yourself to Europe, unless it's on some boat in Morocco crossing onto Spain or Portugal, unless it's in Lampedusa with the other 8,000 migrants. That's the way you get into Europe, not by investing. They want to close down your options. And you see this with this BS headlines. Oh, surge in Maltese visitors, they all must be Russian. Russia and Ukraine is the thing right now. The thing they can blame. The next thing they can blame is some Pakistani terrorist that got Maltese citizenship somehow. They will try to find the thing that they can blame to cut off your options. Just like they did in 2020. In 2021, they find any reason to tell you stay at home, put the thing in your arm. Any reason possible to keep pushing the narrative. And what I'm telling you is that around the world, these programs are gonna get harder, they're gonna get more expensive, and in Europe, forget about getting in through an investment. Now you have a couple golden visas. Portugal closed their real estate option, and they're saying, oh, it's for the local population, it's to cool off prices. Good reason, but the real reason is to not let people enter Europe, enter Portugal, become residents just because they have money. They must be shady. They must be evading taxes illegally. We can't let them come into Europe. And you're going to see this more and more. They shut down Cyprus with an investigation from Al Jazeera because Qatar is the best place in the world and it's the cleanest place in the world. So they have to investigate other countries. They investigated Cyprus. They shut down that program. And now they want to shut down Malta. And this just came out yesterday. And you will see an investigation into this. They will check all of these resorts that claim that they're getting too many Maltese residents. And you will see an investigation into these resorts. Some outlet will pick it up. Some government will pick it up. And they will say, oh, give me the logs of all the people that came in here with Maltese passports. And if they're born in Russia, have a Russian surname, have anything connected to Russia, absolutely anything that could indicate that they come from Russia, even if it's 5 generations ago, that's what I told you. We have to shut down that program. Now, if you do want to enter Europe on a golden visa, on some sort of residency by investment program, my personal favorite is the Greek golden visa, which might be going up in the near future. Currently, it's 250,000 euros. In some areas, in the most popular areas like Athens, it's 500,000 euros. But in a lot of areas, you can get in with $250,000. They are thinking of raising the price because there are too many applicants. More than 10,000 people are on the wait list to be approved for the golden visa. Imagine, more than 10,000 families are waiting for this thing to get approved. They are thinking of increasing it from 250 to 500,000 for most municipalities, most islands, and even 1 million for some places like Athens. So if you are thinking of going to Europe, this is my personal favorite. 250K, you get a renewable golden visa, and then you can get citizenship if you learn the language after 7 years of living in Greece. You have other options like Italy. They want to cancel their programs. They want to cancel their residency by investment, but you still have some visas that you can qualify for by investing 250,000, by doing the lump sum tax, by getting some sort of way of investing your money. You can get into Italy as well as Spain, which, by the way, loves Russians. You can still get a Spanish golden visa if you are Russian. So if you're Russian and you're watching this, you want a second option, Spain could be a great place. And they are friendly to Russians. I obviously see this not being the case in the near future. They might just cancel all the visas for Russians and just issue a couple of golden visas, or even increase the program for 500,000 to 1 million in the near future. While Europe tries to put more barriers of entry to money, to wealthy people, look at other regions of the world that are open to your wealth. Latin America, Mexico, Argentina, Costa Rica, Uruguay, literally all of Latin America is open if you're willing to invest, if you're willing to start a business, if you're willing to hire a couple of people, you can get citizenship. Most countries in Latin America have permanent residency routes. Most countries in Latin America are tax friendly. They don't chase you down for your taxes. Most countries in Latin America are not open to that mass migration from Africa and the Middle East. So you have these countries that are still relatively underrated. A lot of Americans, a lot of Canadians are moving to Mexico, but it's pretty open. The opportunities are open. It's obviously cheaper than most places around the world. You can buy great real estate. You have great business opportunities. You do have to be careful with the crime, but it's a region that most people don't talk about. Most people talk about it as, oh, the place to relax, the place to enjoy, the place to spend less money, but you can get a second citizenship. You can get permanent residency. Instead of looking at the EU, instead of looking at the Schengen area, look at other regions like non-EU, Eastern Europe, Serbia as an example. Easy to get residency. You can get citizenship in the future, open to investment, great real estate opportunities, and also Southeast Asia. Thailand with the elite visa, they want to welcome as many people as possible. They want to welcome your wealth. This is what I'm telling you. Europe and the West trying to cancel your options, trying to close as many places as possible. All these other regions, Latin America, Africa, Eastern Europe, Southeast Asia, opening more options, opening themselves to your wealth. Now, if you don't believe me that Europe wants to cancel second citizenship, wants to close down citizenship by investment, check out this video right here on how the EU plans to kill second citizenship. They plan to kill your citizenship by investment options. It has more than 40,000 views. Check it out right here.